6:15. You might remember we saw a big increase in outdoor activities during the pandemic, especially last summer when many events were canceled. People got out and hiked, bikes were selling like hotcakes, and golf saw a resurgence. Well, that record interest in golf means more young people are playing the sport as well. The Wisconsin PGA Junior Golf Foundation is seeing more kids competing more often. It is hosting 130 tournaments from now until October of this year. Sign-ups just opened to everyone last week, and more than 10% of events are already full, with 2,500 more entries this year than last, which was a record year. Andy Landenberger is the director of junior golf at the Wisconsin PGA Junior Foundation.
Why do you think the increase in interest in golf has translated to the junior golf level?
I think the big thing that we saw last year was kids that couldn't play other sports gravitated towards golf, right? So they couldn't play baseball, their AAU basketball teams didn't have practice. So like, well, what can I do? And parents were scrambling like, oh, we can play golf, you can play golf.
Well, and so many of those athletes are back and playing in more tournaments this year. 9 to 13-year-olds make up the biggest increase. Landenberger says he's already added 10 tournaments for these 9-holers to try and accommodate that added interest.
We'd probably run 10 more future tour events if because it's that like people want to play and they're like, oh, and in those events we typically have like 60 players, and they're 4 or 5 of them already full.
Wow, that's terrific.
And many of you probably know I have 2 junior golfers, and I will say it's the kind of sport that translated easily to the social distancing and a lot of the concerns that there were with safety, with inherent things where you can just walk apart. The kids didn't hold the flag stick, that types of safety things, and you're especially apart if your ball's in the woods and everyone else is down the fairway.
That is important. That does happen. I mean, you know, friends of mine, that's how it is.
Yeah, yours is always in the fairway,
right.
we know. Well, so there are still openings available for tournaments this year. WPGA Junior Golf Foundation runs these tournaments for kids of all abilities from 6 to 21 years old. For more information on getting your child involved, you can look for this story at tmj4.com.